let me ask you something real. Why do some people stay calm in chaos while your mind feels one wrong thought away from spiraling? You know the type. They're not loud, they're not cocky, but nothing rattles them. Life throws chaos at them, and they barely flinch. Meanwhile, you're trying to hold it together while your brain analyzes every detail like a crime scene. And deep down, you think, why can't my mind feel like that? This video is about building a mind so steady, it doesn't just impress people, it makes your self-doubt nervous. Not by becoming emotionless, but by understanding the psychology behind your reactions and finally taking your power back. As you listen, count how many shifts you're willing to try and drop your number in the comments. Tell me if this next part feels familiar.
Let's clear up one of the biggest lies you've been told. A strong mind isn't never crying, never feeling anxious, never needing help. That's not strength. That's emotional shutdown, sometimes even survival mode. Real mental strength sounds like this. I still feel fear, stress, rejection, and uncertainty, but I don't let them choose my behavior. Psychology calls this emotional regulation, the ability to feel deeply without losing yourself. Think of your mind as the driver and your emotions as passengers. They can yell, they can panic, they can whisper worst-case scenarios, but they don't touch the wheel. Strength begins when you stop obeying every emotion and start choosing your response. Here's something psychology doesn't always say out loud, but you felt it. Your inner voice shapes your identity faster than your habits do. If that voice says, "You always fail, you're behind everyone, you're not enough," that's not you. That's a voice you inherited from someone, somewhere, sometime. Strong minds don't mute that voice, they retrain it.
Here's a small shift that actually works. Add the word yet. I'm not confident yet. I don't know how to handle this yet. I'm not there yet. It tells your brain this isn't a dead end, it's a skill. Do it long enough and your inner voice shifts from "I'm the problem" to "I'm becoming someone stronger." Be honest, which line hit you the hardest? I'm curious which part your mind reacted to. Be calm under pressure. Most people lose control in the first 5 seconds of stress. A text, a tone, a look, a notification. Your chest tightens.
Your mind jumps to conclusions, and suddenly you're reacting, not thinking. Here's the psychology behind mental strength. Your brain can't stay overwhelmed and analytical at the same time. So mentally strong people pause. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Then they name what they feel. Okay, that's anxiety. Okay, that's anger. Okay, that's embarrassment. Psychologists call this emotional granulation. The more specific you are about what you feel, the less that feeling owns you. It shifts you from "I am this feeling" to "I'm experiencing this feeling." That tiny shift is the difference between reacting and responding. Make it your rule. When I'm triggered, I don't move for 5 seconds. If you've ever reacted too fast and regretted it, just type "same." You're not alone. Turn pain into data, not identity. Psychology fact. Your brain loves turning pain into identity. You fail equals "I'm stupid." You get ignored equals "I'm unlovable." You procrastinate equals "I'm lazy." But strong minds ask the real question. What is this pain trying to tell me? Pain is information, a signal, not a sentence. Maybe you studied the wrong way. Maybe they were never emotionally available. Maybe you're exhausted, not lazy. Whenever something hurts, write this down. This feels painful because it hits my fear of blank. Fear of not being enough, fear of being abandoned, fear of failing again. Your fear isn't random. It's history trying to protect you. What fear did you put in that blank? If you feel comfortable, share it in the comments. You'll realize you're not the only one carrying it. When you understand what the pain points to, it loses its power. That's how you stop taking everything personally and start taking control. Discipline without self-hate. Yes, you need discipline, but discipline rooted in self-hate becomes punishment, not growth. You don't need a 4 a.m. Navy SEAL routine. You need consistency. Small, realistic habits. Ask yourself, what is one uncomfortable thing I'm willing to do every day for 30 days? Just one. A 10-minute walk, 20 minutes of focused work, reading instead of scrolling, sleeping earlier, finishing one small task.
These tiny wins prove something important to your brain. I can show up, even when it's hard. If you've ever tried to change your life but kept slipping back, type "me too." You're in good company. And that quiet confidence, that's what makes you unshakable. Strong minds aren't built in explosions. They're built in small choices no one sees. Choosing discipline over comfort. Choosing calm over chaos. Choosing growth over fear. Choosing yourself again and again. That's mental strength. Not perfection, but commitment. What's one thing you want to train your mind to stop doing? Overthinking? Doubting yourself? Taking everything personally? Tell me in the comments. And before you go, choose one word for today. Discipline, calm, growth, or courage. Drop it below so you remember your choice. If you're ready to build a mind so steady, your old fears can't keep up, comment "I'm in." Save this video for your low days. Share it with someone who needs this. And if you want more psychology-based tools to understand your mind, subscribe to Peakbox. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're in training.